Okay, so good afternoon, Page people. So welcome back to the second episode of Page Podcast Airlangga Global Engagement, where you're gonna get more stories about Universitas Airlangga and Airlangga Global Engagement in particular. So today we are having our special guest coming all the way from Nepal. So I believe that when you guys heard about Nepal, you guys a lot of things that you're gonna say maybe about the Everest mountain itself, or I don't know, Coldplay used to make their movie clip there from one of their songs. Okay, so joining us with us today in this afternoon, we have Sanju Kumar Singh. So he is one of the international students at Universitas Airlangga, and he's originally from Nepal. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to welcome Sanju to our session today. Okay, Sanju, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Neumann.
Okay.
Thank you for your kind welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so thrilled and so happy
Great.
to join your program, this podcast program. I'm so pleased and thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, thank you, Sanju. So basically today we're going to talk a little bit more about your personal experience as an international student here at Universitas Airlangga and what you're doing in your daily basis, and maybe several things that you want to accomplish after completing your graduation here at Universitas Airlangga. But before we talk further about that, could you please a little bit introduce to all of us about yourselves and a little bit of your background story about why did you choose Universitas Airlangga for your higher education degree?
All right, so this is this is a very very nice questions that I usually get to get from my colleagues who are Indonesian. So when they meet me, so they're asking the same questions. So it is very general questions, and thank you for the questions, Mr. Neumann. Well, let me introduce myself. My complete name is Sanju Kumar Singh. I'm originally from Nepal, and I came here in Indonesia, especially in Airlangga University, 2013-14 under a scholarship of KNB. It's called Kemitraan Negara Berkembang Developing Country Partnership Program. So I came here. 1 year I learned the language, and then I continued to my Master of Business Administration study, or Master of Science Management as we call here in Indonesia. So MSM.
Okay.
I have completed in 2016, and after that I got another scholarship that is called World Class University, or now as we can say Airlangga Development Scholarship. I got another opportunity to pursue my doctoral program in management science. So now I'm ongoing, almost going to the end of my study. So very soon I'm going to complete my doctoral program in management finance. So this is my brief story about me and my educations that I'm pursuing right now in Universitas Airlangga, Indonesia, especially in Surabaya city. So about my background, why I choose Universitas Airlangga. So this is a very interesting question. So actually, before I came to Indonesia, I have just a little bit idea about Bali, and I have not much more idea about Indonesia.
All right.
It was Bali fascinated me to know about, to Google about this country and the nearby this the surroundings. So when I explore in Google, and I see, wow, it is a very big country, and then I try to explore what things, the good things in Indonesia that, once I look the best university, when I search in Google, the best university of Indonesia, I found one is Airlangga, and that sounds very good. And Airlangga, that's very catchy sound,
And that's very catchy. Okay, that was your impression about our university then. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's it's hit me wow, seems like a good, this very green and clean city. I would like to pursue my education here, and it attracted me, to continue my education, and here I am today.
All right. So So basically, there was a very long journey that you had back then, because you started from your master's degree under the Indonesian government scholarship, and then you ended up here with your doctoral degree program. From the scholarship from Universitas Airlangga itself. So if I can give summary about your long journey here in Indonesia. So I believe that you started by learning Indonesian language, right? Because like I believe that that was the compulsory for you to learn about the language itself, the Indonesian one. So like what did what was your first impressions about Indonesian language itself? The first time you learned about that and you use that in your daily basis here in Indonesia.
Well, it's again once again it's my very interesting journey about learning Indonesian language. First I came I have no idea about how I can speak Indonesian language, even though I can see word before. I have heard like a selamat datang, selamat pagi,
Okay.
but I could not pronounce it very well because
Right.
I don't know how it correlate.
Okay.
I have no idea at that time.
Okay.
So when I came here and then people, because my face is typical look like Indonesian, so people thought that I'm Indonesian. So
Yeah, yeah.
people just instantly that they want to talk with me in Java and in
Javanese
Bahasa
and
Indonesia.
Indonesian, all
But
right.
I have no idea
Okay.
how could I speak. So I just get shut up my mouth and just what they're telling.
Okay,
So
I
I
see.
mean I just get shocked. What they're talking. I have no clue. So
Okay.
anyway, I mean then I found because to learning process of Bahasa Indonesia, we have to follow Pusat Bahasa.
Right.
It is called the Language Learning Center
Yeah.
in the campus B, Universitas Airlangga. So we must follow that program, BIPA
Okay,
course.
BIPA course, yeah.
So we had through that BIPA course, and then slowly, learning selamat pagi, good morning, good afternoon, and all these things, Bahasa Indonesia,
Yeah.
the basic words
basic
that I
words.
got to know.
Yeah.
So then I've been to Super Indo and
Oh.
Galaxy and
Okay.
somewhere, and then keep talking conversation with the people, and also make local friends. And then I mean it took me like a short for a while, like a 3 to 4 months,
Oh,
to
I see.
adjust. 3 to 4 months to to go through that language flow. So finally I catch up after within 6 months. I catch up the local way, locally speaking and
Okay.
everything, and then my life become easier here to
Oh.
adopt
Okay,
everything.
I see. Okay, I see. So basically, if I can give some sort of conclusion about your Indonesian learning experiences, basically, when you are away from your home country, so you basically need to know the language itself of where you're going to, so that you can get along with the locals, you can engage with their local activities, and maybe you can make friends with some of them. Okay, so yeah, I think that's a very interesting ways that you show us today, because I believe that out there are so many people who are interested in learning new languages, and some of them having these difficulties, right, with learning languages, because that's very new for them. Okay, so now I would like to moving on to the next part of our talks today. So after you learned about Indonesian language and you've been able to catch up with how we live, what we do in daily basis and our habit, and what did you do next? I mean, in order to engage with the local people, with the local people themselves, because I believe that you have your own friends in your university, maybe in your boarding house, in your course, or maybe in your other parts of life. So how do you cope and engage with all of these people in your daily basis, Sanju?
Well, it is. I'm feeling very happy because nowadays I'm very much engaged with my local people,
Yeah.
especially from Indonesia. Is a very vast country, they have 17,000 island,
Okay.
so it's a very vast country, and I made the friends all over the Indonesia from
Okay.
everywhere, So even I recently visited Gorontalo,
Okay.
North Sulawesi. So I mean, they are the people are very good here, easygoing people, very sounds good, safe people, and people are very helpful and the kind here.
Okay.
So it's make me to learn more. It's make me to learn more. More. The more I know them, the more I want to learn. So
Okay.
I mean, Indonesia is a very diversified country and very diversified in terms of their ethnic culture, language, and the geographical area as well. So nowadays, I feel like a very much comfortable to travel anywhere,
Okay, I see.
any part of Indonesia. So I do not have any difficulties. I easily can catch up their language, their culture, their
Okay.
the way of life, way of
okay, I
life.
see.
So all I can say, way of life is very, comfortable way of life and easygoing. So I enjoy here, with the language skills. So.
Okay.
I just like to tell to new people, like Indonesian language is very good language, and if Indonesian language, if you learn Indonesian language, it might be very helpful in your life. Like you can travel like Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore. It can be spoken in the widely spoken in these areas. So it is multi beneficial language. It's not only in Indonesia.
It's not only in Indonesia.
I remember when I traveled to Singapore, and some people say, kamu orang Indonesia. I say, yeah, orang Indonesia. Ada apa?
Ada apa?
And so, I mean, see, even I'm Nepalese, but I can speak the Bahasa Indonesia in Singapore. So it's a multi beneficial language, you know.
Okay, so basically you can use it like in some other Southeast Asian countries then. Okay.
Exactly.
So previously you also mentioned that it is easy for you to like get along with Indonesians' way of life, with our habits. So does it mean that Indonesia and Nepal, they're not really different in terms of like, I don't know, the lifestyle and also like, what you do in daily basis? So is it like, there's so much difference or it's not really different?
If you compare, if you compare with the Nepal, it's every country have different culture, you know.
Right.
It's like it is different. Definitely, it distinct the people, you know. It's make different. So culture is totally different because Nepalese minorities people are Hindus and Buddhists, and also we have Muslims, Christians, and some others too. But we are quite similar with Indians, you know. A little bit influenced with Indian culture. So it is, of course, when we discuss about like a character of the people. Nepalese character people depend on each person. So in Nepalese, there is no general exactly. But generally, Nepalese people are still humble, kind, and also helpful, similar like Indonesian.
Okay,
but
I see.
When I compare to Indonesia, Indonesia also have like here a little bit itchy here. Indonesia also have like a very diversified culture and depend on which region the people coming from.
Okay.
So some region people are very strong voice. Their vocal is very strong, even though they're talking good things, but their vocal is very strong.
Okay.
So overall, I can say that people in the both countries are very humble and very kind. So it's, I don't know what is the matching between India and the Nepal and Indonesia. It's kind of people face is also like similar, and behavior almost similar. The character is some character is matching.
Okay.
In terms of like a way of life is matching.
Okay. So basically, that's what you found about the similarity between Indonesians and also the Nepalese, because like both people are just friendly and like from the appearance we do not really look different, right? Okay. So yeah, I do agree with you on that part. I think that Asian countries, especially the Southeast Asia, we almost have like a similar look. Okay, but in terms of the language, I believe that that's over right. Okay, so now I would like to move on to like some of your other experiences here with us at Universitas Airlangga. So since you mentioned previously that you've been with us since your master's degree and now you are almost getting your doctoral degree. Early congratulations anyway. So yeah. So before that, I would like to know, like I would like you to know more about what is your most favorite part? Because I believe that being a master's student and also a doctoral degree student for now, it's not a easier things to deal with, right? So yeah, other than your academic activities, how do you enjoy your international students' life here in Indonesia?
It is once again, it's very interesting questions that you're asking me. All I can say that like Indonesia, when I finished my master's program from Universitas Airlangga, it's really hit me. It's hit me that I still need to learn more. I still need to seek my all we can say is education, or in bahasa Indonesia called ilmu, bahasa Indonesia called ilmu, cari ilmu, cari ilmu. So I was like when I 2016 I finished my master degree from Universitas Airlangga, and it's during that time I travel a lot, like in whole Indonesia, like Universitas Gajah Mada, Universitas Indonesia, Sumatra, and a lot of universities. And I I I had like my amazing experience regarding my about education, and that experience made me to hit me. That experience hit me to, I mean, you are not. I mean, you still need a lot of educational academic things to learn more, and that's like a trigger me to. I mean, that is something you can explore more, and that fascinated me as well.
Okay.
So, and one more thing I would like to add, the teachers, the guru here, the dosen,
Dosen, yeah.
like in our FEBs were very supportive and very kind,
Okay.
and some lecturers and professors, they always support me. Sanju, come on, do the PhD here.
Okay.
I mean, this is good chance for you. Do not stop. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep fighting like this. And I mean, these environments support me to to continue my PhD program.
Okay.
And I know for sure it is a very difficult part. I mean, it's a long journey.
I know, right?
But because of their love and they care me a lot.
Okay.
And they support me a lot. So I'm very thankful to them. Very thankful to Universitas Airlangga team, everyone, including like a rector, par-rector, to everyone. All
I
the
see.
international office. I mean, everyone is supporting. It's not only one person, not two person. All the entire university team are supporting, including my professor, lecturer, friends, and everyone.
see.
So, I mean, the journey becomes so memorable,
Memorable.
to me. So
Okay.
that's I think I would like to extend my all.
Okay, I see. So basically, you mentioned about the environment of the Universitas Airlangga itself that are very supportive about the development of yourself in, completing your doctoral degrees program. So I believe that, you feel that Universitas Airlangga is full of positive vibes, right? So that you can be who you are right now and you almost achieve what you're going to get, which is your doctoral degree program. Okay, that's very interesting ones, and I would like you to know more that, do you have like any specific goals about, after completing your doctoral degree with us here at Universitas Airlangga? So, do you have like any specific goals with regards to what you're going, give it back to your community back in Nepal, or for your personal benefit alone? Like, do you have that things for yourself and for your country after that?
Indeed, I have my personal goal to contribute to my country, my native land,
Okay.
Nepal, because Universitas Airlangga, especially like Indonesian government scholarship that provide me first opportunity to come here and to learn something. So I'm very thrilled from that time, So and that was my dream to also come to learn something from Indonesia, the biggest archipelago country, that I can achieve something new thing, new or unique,
Okay.
that I can support to my community regarding education, regarding the what is called culture. And behavioral things. So all I can say, I mean, I learned here a lot. So what I would like to contribute in my country in near future, when I will get a chance to support my country in academic sector, I would like to contribute what I learned from Indonesia, especially Indonesian way of teaching. Their like in the here teacher are very supportive,
Okay.
Especially we also in Nepal need to supportive rather than discouraging, because in Nepal sometimes I mean, they tell you straightforward, but here no. Here all the teachers are they try to give you suggestion. You have to improve here. You have to improve there. Slowly, but they make you achieve your target. So this is the one of the good way of teaching in especially in Airlangga University. So in the near future, if I will have chance to contribute in my country, definitely I will contribute what I learned in Indonesia, especially Indonesian education system, Indonesian culture, Indonesian behavior, and the beauty of Indonesian people and their behavior. Especially I would like to share my idea with my Nepalese community and society, and as well country and academic sector, academia too. And one more thing is I would like to extend about my opinion is, basically I born in Nepal, but I become Indonesian academic product.
Indonesian
so it is
academic
unique
product.
to me.
That's a unique
So
combination.
I just born in Nepal, but when you see my most of the time, academic time or potential time, I spend in Indonesia.
Yeah.
So by born I'm Nepal, but academic product I'm from Indonesia. So it is unique things in the world.
Okay.
So I hope that I'm able to contribute very well, and both country, not only Indonesia. And I would like to also share my Nepalese academic things and what are the things in the future I would like to share with Indonesia too. So I can be the play the role like a bridge
I
for
see.
two country.
Yeah. Okay. That's very nice. That's very nice idea that I hope you'll be able to accomplish that in the near future, because basically education is like, the gate, the bridge to connect, like, the community and also to the world. And also I believe that with more people like you, going back to your community, I believe that you will be able to contribute to the best, for the development of the education there back in Nepal. Okay, so I believe that, yeah, that's very nice idea, because like, as a young generation as well, so I believe that, you're still young and wild and free, right? So yeah, I believe that your spirit, like, more, most of the people in the world, more, we need more people like you with the spirit of contributing to the development of the nations in terms of in the education field. Okay, Sanju, I think we are almost reaching to the last part of our session today. Before we close our session today, I would like you to share about, like, what is the most memorable thing that, it's unforgettable for you from, from Universitas Airlangga. So could you please share that a little bit for, to all of us today?
Well, first of all, I would like to thanks to you, Mr. Neman, for this opportunity that I can share my clear picture and the clear idea with this through this podcast. And well, I have I guess not only one memory. I have 100,000 memory here in
Yeah, a lot of it.
Sarlanga. So, well, I would just like to share my some memory in what that's like a very unique memory in Universitas Airlangga during my study. So, like when I came here, I mean, I thought that the first of all, very difficult to. I mean, I have no idea how to talk with the here professors and the teachers, So, but here teacher, bring me like, let's go eat together. And I was just like, how come teacher talk with me to get let's lunch together? I mean, it was very like, I mean, it stumped me, like, shocked me, like, is it like this? Is it possible in Indonesia like this?
Okay.
I mean, it's very different culture, I mean, that's what I mean. It hit me very in a shockingly way, So, and later I understood that it is here, like in the culture, that everybody respect each other and going through. I mean, like as like a friend. So, this is a good thing, that good memory in my life. Like everybody is equal here, everybody is equal, and with the love and with the kindness here. I mean, humble here. The people are very humble, and that. I mean, peacefully they do everything. So it is very good culture that, and it is in my memory, and it will be forever. It will be forever.
Okay.
So this is my good memory. But if in the near future we'll have a lot of time, maybe I can share a lot of things, a lot of memories as well.
Sure,
So
yeah, looking
that's all.
forward to that. I see. So basically, what you will cherish the most about Universitas Airlangga is the people, and also like the local culture of us, where we are easily engaging with new people, just like you, right? Okay, one last session, Sanju, for you. If you can say to our young generation today, what would you say to them so that they can contribute to their nations and so on? So what would you say?
Well, again, in the last, this is the very important questions that you asked me. For the young generation of Indonesia, I mean, they're quite smart, quite friendly, quite, comprehensive. They know what they need to do.
Okay.
They're very capable in terms of technology, sophistication, and so other things. So, I mean, do not forget one thing, that the spirit of Indonesia, the spirit of Indonesian, the real Indonesian spirit, that is very helpful for, and it's the identity of Indonesia, because wherever I go, when I see Indonesian people, they are very humble and the kind. That is their spirit, humble and kind. So I mean, whatever happened to your, how far the young generation can't reach, but it's still the culture need to still content inside.
Okay.
So that's the Indonesian identity, and that I love it. And I would like to request to all my young generation of Indonesian students and the people that please do not forget your Indonesian real culture, Indonesian real culture and the values, local values. Like they have Japanese and they have what is called Balinese
Be
or
yourself,
Sundanese,
right?
whatever the local values,
Yourself,
local.
the local value.
So, I mean, contain the local values, despite you doing other things, other things you may do, or whether it's success or failure, what it doesn't matter. But keep this your local values very rooted, very rooted. So it is. This is the identity of Indonesia. So
I see.
I mean, this can make you in the whole world famous. You are Indonesian like this.
Okay,
so
I see.
That's
So,
all.
Okay, thank you. And so basically, to all young generations out there, just be yourself, be authentic, be who you are with your identity. So yeah, I believe that's all. So it's been a very intense, talk with Sanju Kumar Singh, one of our international students here at Universitas Airlangga from Nepal. So finally, thank you so much, Sanju, for staying with us. I don't know, it's been 30 minutes or so, so it's been very nice to meet you and talk a little bit about your experience here at Universitas Airlangga with us. So thank you so much, and to all of page people out there. So just stay tuned for our next episode, and thank you so much for your attentions, and thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next episode of Page Podcast Airlangga Global Engagement. I'll see you,
All right.
Sanju, and
So
everyone.
you're most welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you. Bye
welcome.
bye. See you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.